So you've enabled strict within your TypeScript compiler options, which means that you should not end up with any undefined exceptions. However, not quite. Your array access might still result in an undefined. Fortunately, there is a compiler option that solves this, and we will look at that in this lesson, so let's go. Here we have a JavaScript array of numbers. Now with arrays, it is quite easy to end up accessing a member that doesn't exist. For example, you might think that you can access this particular number array with the index 3 as it has 3 members. However, because JavaScript arrays are 0 indexed, this will result in an undefined, and if you try to invoke a function on this particular example number, it will result in a runtime JavaScript exception. Now this error is not caught by the strictNullChecks, which is a part of the strict flag within the compiler options. There is actually another option that you can enable called noUncheckedIndexedAccess, which protects against this particular scenario. So with this option enabled, when we try to access an array by a particular index, TypeScript actually infers the result to be a value or undefined. So if we try to assign it to a number, we get a compile time error, and we can fix that, for example, by first checking that this particular member is not going to be null or undefined. Now this flag is actually quite smart, and you don't normally end up in a scenario where you have to check if a particular member is going to be null or undefined. With common JavaScript patterns, for example using a for-off loop, TypeScript understands that there is no index access involved, so it will correctly infer individual members to be a number. And similarly with the for each iteration method or something like map, all the members are inferred to be of the correct type, which in our case is number. So we don't need to add any explicit checks here. Now there might be some scenarios where you trust yourself to do the right thing, and in that particular case, this option can feel a bit constrictive. For example, here we have an array that we trust that we will always access correctly, and we get a compile time error. Now one solution in this case is to use the JavaScript optional chaining operator, which will propagate any null values correctly and will not result in a runtime call to a function that may or may not exist. However, if you want to avoid the propagation of null values and really trust yourself to do the right thing, you can use the TypeScript built-in null assertion operator, which is ! And then TypeScript will trust you that this value will not be null or undefined and will let you access it as a number. However, my personal preference is to avoid any form of assertion whenever possible and just use the JavaScript built-in optional chaining. Now notice that the option is called noUncheckedIndexedAccess and doesn't mention anything specific about arrays. That is because in addition to arrays, JavaScript objects can also be indexed. Let's look at another example. Here we have an object called people, and we've specified that we want it to be indexed accessed by number, and it should return a string. For example, we can store Ariana at index 34 and Grande at index 35. Now, of course, if you try to access it from an index that doesn't currently have a value, for example 1337, JavaScript runtime will return as undefined, and this particular call to trim will result in a runtime error. Fortunately, with this flag enabled in our TS config, you can see that TypeScript has correctly caught this, and we can fix this, for example, by using the optional chaining. Another alternative, of course, would be to use an explicit null check. Now, as you can see that this particular option can definitely protect against some issues that might exist at runtime within your JavaScript code, so I definitely recommend enabling this. If you enjoyed this lesson, smash that like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you in the next one.